show you one interesting task. My friend asked me, can we change expo, for example on ailerons? Can we change expo depending on throttle? It means if my throttle will be on 0, I will have, for example, small expo, more throttle, more expo, big throttle, big expo. Can you program it on Taranis? Yes, we can, and actually it's not very difficult, but you just must know how to do, and I want to show you one example how you can make it. More ways, I will show you one way. So I will create a new model for this. So go in input, and how I say, we will change expo for channel 2 for ailerons. So aileron input, yes. We are not in mixers, we are in inputs, yes. Because in inputs we can set expo mostly. So expo, we know here is expo, I can set direct my wanted expo, but I want change this value continuously depending on my throttle stick. So press enter longer, and now is expo loaded with GV1, it means global value 1. Global value is any number, and this number, global value 1 or 2 or 3 more global values are here. Global value is number which you can enter on more places, on more inputs. We want fill global value 1 by throttle stick position. So expo value will be loaded, will be entered with throttle stick position. Press exit and go on special functions. We will create special function 1 where this function will be always on. This function will be not override, it will be function adjust global value 1. Remember, global value 1 we have in as expo input. Again, you can here directly write value, but how I say, we won't fill it with throttle stick. So adjust global value 1 with, again, press enter longer and move with throttle stick. And remember, you must activate this function. Often mistake, yes, you must activate this function. So press again on inputs window and we can check it. And now you can see our expo curve is loaded with global value 1, which is loaded with throttle stick. But actually this is not really usable expo values. From minus 100 to plus 100. Minus 100 plus 100. But I want, for example, on this throttle position, for example, plus 15 expo, and on full position, for example, plus 70 expo. How to do? We must help us with help channel. So copy throttle, copy mix on channel 1 on throttle mix, throttle channel, copy mix from throttle channel, sorry, on, for example, channel 10. Channel 10 will be our help channel. Yes. And go back on special functions, and we will change input for the global one, global value 1. We will change input from throttle on output from help channel 10. So press enter and press. One important thing, you must, in this time, you must have created channel 10, because here you will see only this channel with some mixes. Yes. Remember, we have channel 10 created as help channel, and here channel 1, channel 2, channel 3, channel 4 and channel 10. Here you will see only channels with some mixes. Okay. Go back on inputs. Check it. Same situation. So expo is loaded with global value 1, which is loaded with output from channel 10, and channel 10 is loaded with throttle stick. But on mixer window on channel 10 we can easy change range of value. So we will use curve, custom curve, CV1, custom curve 1, enter, 2 points are enough, and remember, we say on -100 value, it means zero throttle, we want, for example, 15 expo. On full throttle, it means second point, we want 70 expo. Of course, you can add more points and you can make this curve you can smooth it with more points, just more precise this curve. We can check it on monitor. Channel 1 is just channel for speed regulator, just throttle channel. -100 +100 response on throttle stick. Channel 10, you can see, is our help channel, and this is edited by our custom curve from 15 to 70. Yes, and this output from channel 10 will be used with these values, will be used as input for global value 1, which will be used as value for our expo. Again, go in inputs, here, and check it, and this is what we want. That's all. I think it's actually easy if you want. Sorry, if you want, of course, you can input here some switch, for example this switch D on low position, and this function, this input with this expo loaded with global value 1, this function, this input will works only if switch D will be on position down. But one really important thing about inputs, not only about this expo, etc., just globally about inputs. Look here. Okay, our aileron works. Yes, this switch D is on lower position, and our ailerons works with this special function, with this expo, depending on throttle position. But if I will this switch move in other position, we are without ailerons. Really often mistake and dangerous mistake. In inputs for ailerons we have only one input, and this input will work only if SD switch will be on lower position. If SD switch is in other position, we are without any input for ailerons, we are just without ailerons. It means you must set other input, standard input, which will work in all other cases than this switch position. Just copy, make a copy. Yes, I have now two inputs, now are absolutely same, but this one input for ailerons I will change. It will be without expo, just standard flying, and this input for ailerons will work every time if this switch will not be on lower position. How to do? You must just go on other side for symbols with exclamation mark on first position. It means negative switch position. Yes. So we want to find SD low position. SD this, yes. It means this input, this function will work every time if switch SD will not be, exclamation mark, will not be on lower position. And that's all. Now will work one or other. Yes, and we will have some input on ailerons without special function on expo, with special function on expo. You can see here small jump. This is expo reaction. Expo is working. Expo, depending on throttle stick, expo is not working. So I think that's all. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.